intro video. Are we gonna watch all the cutscenes, or I don't know. We could watch the funny ones.
Yeah, I was say we can choose. I don't know. It's been a long time since I've played this older version. Like I said, it's usually the Twin Snakes that I'm playing, but
that's my self-portrait.
No.
Lent my talent to this game back in the day.
Are we doing easy, hard, or we can't do stream? Okay, we're not gonna do hard.
I did norm.
Let's do norm, just because I like the radar. It's like the whole point of the game, and then like they just take it away from you on hard. It's like, you know that shit that we love so much? Yeah, bye.
I don't like that when games do stuff like that where they make things like you set up the difficulty, but all it does is turn the enemies into like damaged sponges where like you can fill them full of bullets and they just never drop dead.
That's good juicy wheeze and juice.
Drinking some hippie gobbledygook.
It's Polly Shore in a can. It tastes like mushrooms.
Does it?
No, it tastes like, it's actually really good. I don't know what it is, but I want to say like orange juice almost?
It tastes like you're wheezing.
I know it.
It's just really good.
I
wish this thing told you what kind of notes it's using.
What's your favorite character on this game?
The series or the game?
Just this game. We'll pretend the other games don't exist for now.
Psycho Mantis probably.
Oh yeah.
Because who doesn't want fucking superpowers? Like, fuck that and fuck you. I mean, I remember telling, someone about the character itself. And he's like, so what kind of video game are you playing? And I'm like, well, it involves this guy who's wearing a gimp suit. And he's like, what's a gimp suit? And then I had to go down the rabbit hole and explain what a gimp suit was. And I was not...
I had to explain that to my parents yesterday.
I know. I was like, and I'm like, not painting a good picture for this guy who just met me. So I was just digging myself into this hole. And
so we were talking, my parents and I were talking about the coronavirus the other day. And I was like, they were talking about how they invented a face mask that you could unzip to eat food. And we were like, that defeats the whole purpose. But then I was like, well, you might as well just wear a gimp suit. And my mom was like, what is that, Nicholas? What is a gimp suit? And I was like, oh, it's...
You don't want to have to explain to your parents.
I was like, yeah, it's an S&M thing. And then, you know, I had to kind of go from there.
No, stop calling.
Snake, stop calling.
Right in. Okay, this one you have to use the D-pad. I forget.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, there's something down there you can get.
Oh,
is
where's
that a ration?
This is so cinematic.
How can he run around like that underwater, Ben?
He's half, you know, fish.
He's amphibious.
Let's see, what do I got here? I got scope cigs. Let's spend the whole game smoking and see if we can make it the whole game. That's a fucking hard challenge right
Cigarette run.
The cigarette run.
Cigarette challenge. Oh, you're being serious.
Oh my god.
You know what used to bug me, speaking of amphibious? You remember in the old Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon how frickin' Shredder would always say, you amphibians! I hate you, amphibians! He always used to call them amphibians, and they were turtles.
Oh gosh.
Like, he never bothered to look up that they were actually
invertebrates,
reptiles.
right? Aren't they?
I don't know what the difference is, but amphibians, I think, are just, like, they just, like, live 50% of their life in water, whereas reptiles don't.
Okay.
I think that's actually what amphibious means. Oh, they heard you.
I'm getting out of here.
Crawl away!
Does he see me?
Oh.
Whose footprints are these?
He actually did see you crawling, but I don't think he sees you. He sees your puff and smoke.
You think so? I don't think so. No one understands the true smell of Marlboro Reds.
Someone have a cigarette over here? I just quit last week. Go knock him out.
You know, that's a good point. Why am I just doing this like the way that I thought you were supposed to do it? My bad.
I think of all the video games that could be easily adapted into a movie, I think this is probably maybe one of the biggest ones. Okay, so we're not bothering to let people live in this run.
Fuck off. Fuck off.
I think he dropped a ration or something.
First things first, I'll tell you right now, I am terrible at this, like, original version. I'm better at Twin Snakes, but...
Oh.
I'm just saying, don't roast me too hard.
No, you
I
didn't
am
do
not
anything
claiming
wrong
to be a good player of this game at all.
I'm kind of glad we're playing this because I was looking at my video the other day that I did. Remember how I recorded like one video of this? Oh, that's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
I forgot this. You get like instant alert in this one. They don't have to call on the radio.
Such bullshit.
Well, that's okay.
I'm a
No
scaredy
one
cat.
claimed we were going to be perfect at this game.
Like I just said, I am not good at this game. You're right,
Colonel's gonna yell at you.
Right.
Because
you not see.
You didn't get upstairs fast enough.
Oh, is there like a codec call for how fast you get up there? Oh, I keep on tapping the button.
No, he says, if you're very fast, he's like, age hasn't slowed you down one bit. But when you get up there slowly, he's like, oh, you're a little huffing and puffing from old age, huh, Snake, or something.
yeah, I can see that.
Colonel's a dick.
First level done. Now we pass.
Level.
Two best friends.
You guys are my best friends through thick and thin. Oh, good. You got the good PS3 controller that's not chewed up.
It's not chewed. It's
Ben has an issue.
fatty.
Ben has a fixation with chewing on his things.
No, your fatty sat on it, and therefore... I don't know what that's about. I keep on using the term "your fatty," which I don't know what that means.
Look, Fat. What you meant to say was that you sat on it, and you twisted your butt around and ruined the controls.
If I remember,
ruined the joysticks.
If I remember correctly, there's a story behind this PS3. Did I ever tell you about it?
PS Triple, you mean?
This PS Triple here. Right. So, how I procured it is that my other one died. I had one that succumbed to like the red ring of death or whatever, or like whatever, yellow light of death. It kept on dying because it got overheated. So I threw it out, sold it or whatever for parts. I went to a pawn shop. Probably the only time I've ever been to a pawn shop in my entire life. It's this place called Detroit Jewelry and Loan or whatever. And it's got they have that show called Hardcore Pawn.
I think you told me
So
something
did I tell you about that?
Yeah.
Long story short, to kind of give the Reader's Digest, since I've told you a million times, but the people and the listeners that I have so many that are watching.
My 5 subscribers.
Yeah, exactly. I went there with the intent of getting a PS3 Slim, and they did have one. The guy quoted me like, it was like $250 or something like that, which at the time, it was worth maybe about $200.
That's a lot of bucks.
Yeah, right. And I didn't have enough money, so I kind of talked to him. Hey, I'll think about it. Now I walked around for a little bit. And so I did get there fast.
You did get there fast. Good job.
Don't doubt me again, fucker.
All right, Cat is playing.
So anyway, I'm thinking about it, and I'm just looking at the random crap that they have at that fucking pawn place, because it's all shit. And then I go back to the counter, expecting to talk to the same guy, but he was helping someone else. So another guy helps me.
He was mugging for the camera.
I inquired about the same PS3, and just acted like I didn't talk to him before, and he gave me a quote of $150. They dropped me by $100, not even realizing.
Just depending on the person you talk to in the store.
And yeah, exactly. That's how much of a scam it is. And so he threw in that controller for free, but I think that he was just getting rid of it because it's some fatty sat on it.
He's like, oh yeah, this was previously owned by a fat man.
So I got a pretty good deal on it. I'm not gonna lie.
Good.
I'm quite proud of that one. I mean, I'm not too cheap, but
That's good. I forgot you can't just hit a magic button in this version to skip everything. No. I mean, I'm just skipping certain things.
Speedrun.
And Cat is on my lap.
Yeah, I know. She's warm. You're gonna fall asleep real fatty fast.
I can't believe I'm being hit on by the famous solid snake.
Don't you have to call them all at least once before they show up in the codec? Because that's what I hate about that.
You have to look at the back of the CD case in order to get Meryl's codec number.
We can look it up. But I'm pretty sure that you have to call them once, like immediately, like manually, before it actually gets saved. Because I don't think you'll see the save function or like,
the video link.
Who's the blonde bitch again? Naomi Hunter.
Naomi, she's blonde?
She's blonde in this one, but she's brunette in Metal Gear Solid 4.
Okay, so...
Explain this one, you fatty.
This is strangle button. This is punchy button. This is crouchy. Okay.
Where's the your fatty button?
That's all I know. Whose footprints are these? He's gonna say it. What the hell? I didn't expect that.
He's got a cold. Dude, give him some medicine. In this day and age, you can't be too careful.
Okay. Come here, mister.
He's alive, Betty. He's alive, Betty. What are you gonna do, Betty? Get him! What the fuck are you doing?
I was doing a little dance.
I don't know what his voice is, but I'm doing it.
You know, one thing nice about this game is basically they just disappear. They disappear immediately. He put the cigarettes away automatically. Okay.
This is gonna be impossible, my friend. We have to like use rations, not
Smoker. Will he actually just die of like smoke inhalation?
You know, let's find out. That's why I want to do a cigarette run.
Okay, do we have to go? There's a gun we have to go get. I know, I see it. I don't want to get. What the fuck? Did you see that? It like froze me in place and the camera kept moving. I couldn't help that.
It's because your fatty was there.
Fuck you. Stop saying fatty.
It's your fatty.
Okay.
Where's the FMAS?
Ben is having a good time about this funny Joe Biden video that we were looking. I think this is
I
where...
didn't know you could do that. I learned something today.
I think this is where... Yeah, I think this is where the gun is. The gun is in this one, maybe?
Are you going to get the grenades too?
I don't know if there are grenades. Oh, yeah.
They're in the middle, where like that light, the searchlight's going across.
Oh, the chaff grenades? I don't need those right now.
Okay. You know better than me, honestly.
I probably don't.
Sorry, I'm all burpy today.
We probably played this game about like equal amounts of times, I would say, right?
Yeah, and there was even that time we did that that trial speed run together, and we both fucked up thinking that we could do the heat key first, but you have to do the ice key first, I think, or vice versa. Do you remember us doing that? That was actually really fun.
Yeah, I did. I do remember that.
We
That
went
was
side by side, started at the same time, and then we both evened out because we got stuck waiting for the ice key or the one of the keys to. What are you doing? What are you doing? You can't do that.
I got my puff. You know what? I didn't know if that would actually work, but on my playthrough,
he tapped his feet and said, "Have a nice day," and he still was like, "Okay."
He's like, He's like, I feel asleep.
Rats.
I'm getting alerts. Stop calling. I know what rats are.
Master Miller.
Here, your turn.
Oh,
I beat the first level.
I like switching off really quickly because it keeps you like not adjusted to it.
Yeah,
that makes sense. I like keeping it crispy.
Keeping it real. You ain't representing.
All right. So if you had to describe this Master Miller's representation, what does he look like in American film?
Master Miller?
Yeah, everything that Kojima does is a reference to films. So, what character is he supposed to be? I think he looks like the Terminator a little bit.
He looks like almost like Steven Seagal with blonde hair.
A little bit, except less lying. Steven Seagal is one of the biggest liars ever.
One of my favorite scenes from any movie is he has I don't remember which movie of his it is because they're all so similar, but he's like getting in an argument with a guy in a bar, which is like all of his movies again. But he basically gets mad at this guy, and he's like, "You were making fun of that Native American man, weren't you?" And then the guy's like, "Yeah, whatever, man." And then Steven Seagal's like, "Well, we're gonna play a little game. We're gonna play the fist slapping game." And then he like puts his hands out. He's like, "You try to slap my hands as fast as you can. I bet you won't do it." And then he's like, "Oh, I'll play this fist slapping game with you, random dude." And then he starts.
A situation that would never happen.
Yeah, like some random tough guy's like
set up and scripted. Yeah.
So they start playing, and then he's like, "Okay, if I slap your hands, I can smash you in the face with my fist." He's like, "Oh, okay." So like he ends up getting his fist slaps, and then he just lets Steven Seagal beat the shit out of him. And then the scene ends with like the weirdest part because the guy is like, he's like, "I'm an idiot. You punched the shit out of my face, but I learned something today." Like, you taught me something, Steven. You taught me. I'm gonna be a better man now, Steven. Thank you.
I gotta know what this movie
You can look
is.
it up. Just look up Steven Seagal hand slapping game.
Where am I supposed to go? Since we're on a life mission here.
Oh yeah, you're slowly losing your life to cigarettes.
I should call Miller.
Cigarette addiction.
Oh, they
you want to go to the elevator? That's what you want to do.
Okay.
And you want to go down like 1 or 2 floors. You got to go find the cell where DARPA is.
Oh, that's right. Go to the basement first. McDonald or Kenneth Baker.
Ken Baker. Shake and bake. Uh-oh, he's gonna look at you. That's bullshit.
It is bullshit.
He turned around way too fast. Go to the elevator.
You're
dead already.
Too fast. Okay, hold on.
Oh man, they really don't want you to fight anyone in this game. I forgot.
It's my fault because I'm using Metal Gear Solid 2 rules where you
don't have like any health.
Spark them, but it won't like. How did he call for help when he is being in a chokehold right now, currently?
I think, isn't there some kind of futuristic explanation where they all, like, have a psychic link or something, or
Genetic
nanobots?
therapy, yeah.
They're genome soldiers, and they have
Oh, he says it right here. If we
teleporting
just answered the phone call.
memory. I guarantee they do have an actual in-game explanation for why you get immediate alerts in this one.
Yeah, they like to over-explain it. They can Kojima is the king of mansplaining.
He is the ultimate mansplainer.